If you don't understand how money works, you'll spend your whole life working for it. But in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you how to flip the script. Let me show you everything they should have taught you about money in school, in just 10 minutes. No jargon, no fluff, just the tools you need to stop being confused about saving, spending, debt, and building wealth. You don't need a finance degree, you need a system. Let's break it all down. Fast, simple, and real. First, let's talk budgeting. It's not about restricting your life, it's about directing your money. The easiest method? The 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs: rent, food, transport. Basically, your physiological needs. If you know about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you get it. 30% should go to savings, debt repayment, and investing. For me, I use apps like Robinhood for investing, budgeting apps to break down expenses, and I've opened a high-yield interest account for my savings. You can do your own research or check with your local banks. 20% goes to wants, Netflix, eating out, shopping. I try to keep it closer to 10-15%, pushing the extra 5-10% into investments. I strongly recommend compounding through investing, not just because Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, but because I've seen it work firsthand. Let's say you make $3,000 a month, $1,500 goes to needs, $600 can be put into wants, and most importantly, $900 for savings/investments/debt. Most people overspend on needs and save nothing. Start tracking: Google Sheets, budgeting apps, or even pen and paper. What gets tracked gets controlled. Here's the brutal truth: life often will surprise you, and money will either be your buffer or your burden. You must have an emergency fund, ideally 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Rent, groceries, bills, all covered, stress-free. Saving isn't about if something happens, it's about when. Start small. Even $1.50/week adds up. Automate it. Let your bank transfer money into savings the moment you're paid. This is called paying yourself first, because your future self deserves that respect. So, are you ready to take the first step toward financial confidence and freedom? Let's get started together. Not all debt is evil, but uncontrolled debt, that's dangerous. Good debt does help build your future student loans, if the ROI is clear. Business or real estate loans, bad debt drains you and leaves you penniless. Credit cards with 25% plus interest, buy now pay later traps. Always remember that interest works for you when investing, and against you with debt. To get out of debt takes discipline relentlessly, but instances such as the snowball method, of which you pay smallest debts first to build momentum, have been proven to aid tremendously. There is also the avalanche method, of which you pay highest interest first to save money. Try as best to avoid minimum payments. They're designed to keep you in debt forever. Savings and debt repayment is your wealth builder. Emergency fund, extra debt payments, investments. Pay your future self first by making this 20% automatic. Set up transfers to savings and investment accounts on payday. No spreadsheets, no stress, just a clear plan. This blueprint gives you freedom to enjoy life and build security. Stick to these percentages and you'll always know where your money's going. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about control. Let's build your financial foundation. Picture this: your car suddenly breaks down on a busy road, and you're stranded, unsure what to do next. Most people would panic, feeling overwhelmed by the unexpected expense and stress. But you stay calm and collected. That's because you've got an emergency fund ready to go, a secret weapon that gives you confidence in any crisis. An emergency fund is cash set aside for true emergencies like job loss, sudden medical bills, or urgent home and car repairs. It's not for vacations or shopping sprees, but for life's real curveballs. Experts recommend aiming for 3-6 months of essential expenses based on your needs. Think rent, groceries, utilities, and insurance. If that sounds intimidating, don't worry. Start small. Even $500 or $1,000 can make a huge difference when life throws you a curveball. Use part of your 20% savings to build this fund, setting up automatic transfers every payday so you don't even have to think about it. Keep your emergency fund in a separate high-yield savings account, out of sight, out of mind, but always there when you need it most. This is your financial safety net, your first priority before paying off debt aggressively or diving into investing. It's your peace of mind. Once your emergency fund is fully stocked, you can redirect your savings toward other goals, like retirement, travel, or a new home. An emergency fund breaks the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and gives you the freedom to handle life's surprises without fear or stress. It's the foundation for all your other financial moves, supporting every step you take toward a brighter future. Don't wait for a crisis to strike. Start building your financial superhero cape now, $1 at a time. Even small, consistent steps add up over time, turning spare change into real security. Protect yourself and your future. Your emergency fund is your financial superpower. Debt isn't all bad, but knowing the difference between good and bad debt is absolutely essential for your financial health. Many people feel overwhelmed by debt, but understanding how it works can help you make smarter choices and avoid common pitfalls. Good debt is an investment in your future. It helps you build wealth and opens doors, like a mortgage that lets you own a home, or a student loan that increases your earning potential. These types of debt can actually help you move forward in life, as long as you borrow wisely and have a plan to pay it back. Bad debt, on the other hand, drains your future and can keep you stuck. High-interest credit cards, payday loans, and expensive car loans can quickly spiral out of control, making it harder to get ahead. These debts often come with high fees and interest rates that eat away at your income. Bad debt keeps you stuck in a cycle of payments, while good debt can be a stepping stone to bigger opportunities. The key is to recognize which debts are helping you and which are holding you back. Start by listing all your debts, making minimum payments on each, and then throwing any extra cash at your target debt. This focused approach helps you see progress and keeps you motivated along the way. The method you choose matters less than your commitment to stick with it. Consistency is what leads to real change. When you eliminate bad debt, you free up your money to work for you, not the bank. Imagine the relief of seeing your balances shrink and your savings grow. Don't let debt control your life. Take charge and make a plan that puts you back in the driver's seat. You have the power to change your financial story. Every dollar you free from debt is a dollar you can invest in your future, whether that's building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or pursuing your dreams. Debt freedom is possible, one step at a time. Stay focused, keep going, and remember, you've got this. Now, let's talk about building wealth. Investing. Investing means your money works for you, thanks to compound interest. The earlier you start, the more your money grows. Time is your best friend. You don't need to pick stocks. Low-cost index funds or ETFs are your best bet. Index funds let you own a piece of hundreds of companies, spreading risk. The strategy: invest consistently, ignore market noise, and hold for the long term. Set up automatic investments in accounts like a Roth IRA or brokerage account. Dollar cost averaging, investing the same amount regularly, smooths out market ups and downs. Don't try to time the market, just keep investing. Over years, this simple plan can make you a millionaire. It's not about luck, it's about consistency. Your credit score is your financial report card, a number that can save or cost you thousands. It's based mostly on paying bills on time and keeping credit card balances low. Set up auto pay to never miss a payment. Keep your credit utilization below 30%. Under 10% is even better. A mix of credit types and a long history help, but don't open lots of new accounts at once. Use a credit card for small purchases and pay it off in full each month to build your score. A higher score means lower interest rates on loans, saving you big money. Check your score for free and monitor it regularly. Improving your score is one of the easiest ways to boost your financial health. Take control of your credit and you'll unlock better opportunities. Taxes and retirement might seem complex, but mastering them pays off. Use tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k)s and Roth IRAs to save for retirement and cut your tax bill. A 401(k) lets you invest pre-tax dollars, lowering your taxable income now. Many employers match contributions. Always grab that free money. A Roth IRA uses after-tax dollars, but your money grows and comes out tax-free in retirement. Start saving early. Even small amounts grow huge over decades. Aim to save at least 15% of your income for retirement, including employer matches. The earlier you start, the bigger your nest egg. Take advantage of these accounts to build wealth and reduce taxes. Your future self will thank you. You've got the knowledge, now take action. First, track every dollar you spend for 30 days. Use an app, spreadsheet, or notebook. Categorize your spending into needs, wants, and savings. This clarity is the first step to real change. Next, open a high-yield savings account and set up automatic transfers. Even $25 per paycheck counts. This is the start of your emergency fund and your habit of paying yourself first. List all your debts, note balances and interest rates, and pick your payoff strategy. Decide how much extra you can put toward debt each month and start. Check your credit score and monitor your progress. These small steps, tracking, automating savings, tackling debt, will transform your finances. Don't wait for the perfect moment, start now. Progress beats perfection. The real secret to wealth isn't luck or a big income, it's consistency. Make smart choices month after month, save, invest, pay bills on time, and stick to your plan. Wealthy people aren't lucky, they're disciplined. You know the rules. 50-30-20, emergency fund, good versus bad debt, long-term investing, credit score, and retirement accounts. There will be setbacks, unexpected expenses, market drops, overspending. Don't quit. Get back on track and keep going. Your habits and systems, not one-time actions, shape your financial future. You're now more financially literate than most people. Seriously. In just 10 minutes, you've learned the basics of budgeting, saving, debt, investing, credit, and taxes. Let your actions speak louder than your intentions. This is your starting point, not your finish line. Want more simple, no BS money breakdowns? Like, subscribe, and drop your biggest financial lesson in the comments below.